My name is Mhairi MacGregor, I'm 23 years old, I'm Scottish and I've just moved back to my hometown of Aberdeen. I've been away in Edinburgh for 5 years studying my undergraduate degree in ancient civilisations of the Mediterranean and Middle East, which is basically archaeology and ancient history, and I've also completed an MSc in human osteoarchaeology. You might be wondering why I'm surrounded by graves. If you follow me, I shall show you why. This is the graveyard of St Nicholas Church. I dug here as part of a 30-strong archaeological team under the supervision of Alison Cameron, and beneath this 18th century exterior lie secrets from the 12th century. As much as I would love to take you inside, unfortunately the building is no longer safe, but what I can do is show you some of the amazing artefacts we recovered from here. This is where we do our post-excavation. I'm now going to show you some of the finds we excavated at the site. Perhaps one of the most exciting artefacts we found were these scallop shells. This one was found with the 12th century burial of a middle-aged man. If you look really closely you can see two small holes, and this would have been where it was attached to a satchel which was also found with him. We can also see another one here with the same holes drilled to be attached to clothing. We also have a reconstruction of what the scallop would have looked like in its heyday. Here we go. And this was in St Nicholas Church display where many local people and tourists came to visit. We also have some medieval pottery here. Perhaps some of the most interesting pieces are this piece. As you can see, there's visible thumbprints of the potter. This piece as well also has a thumbprint where the potter would have moulded the handle onto the main body of the pot. There are also some nice little details along the rim. Slightly later in date are these metal spectacles. These were found beneath a 19th century wall. It's possible that they would have belonged to a burial, but this burial may have been disturbed by the construction of the wall, or perhaps a builder or parishioner dropped them. During excavation we found several hundred animal bones. Many of these were worked or had butchery cut marks on them. A good example of this is this animal bone here, where the cut marks are clearly visible. Perhaps one of the most interesting pieces is this wee piece here, which is decorated. It was possibly used as a gaming piece. At St Nicholas Church, over 900 skeletons were excavated. I'd obviously love to show you some of these, but I'm not allowed to do so for moral reasons. But what I can do is show you some photographic stills taken on site. Ever since I was a wee toot, I've always had a fascination with digging beneath the surface. One of my most vivid memories as a child is crawling through the dark, narrow tunnels of Camster Cairns in Orkney, and I remember just being so excited to see if I could find any dead bodies in the main chamber. Like many small children, I think the first thing I learnt about ancient Egypt was the process of mummification, and it's always been the gruesome aspects of this that I've loved the most, like the brain being taken out through the nose. But since then, I've developed a deeper passion for different types of burial rituals. But it's not just the burial rituals that ignite my enthusiasm for ancient Egypt. To me, Egypt is the cradle of archaeology. From the legends of Isis and Osiris, the violence, the drama, the passion, all of these things contributed to Egyptian daily life. And it's because of archaeology that we can get glimpses of this society. From the godliest of pharaohs to the slaves and the peasant farmers, we can view their world through their art, sculpture and their legacy left in writing. It would be my dream job to go to Egypt with like-minded, passionate people led by Dr. Hawass and discover the secrets that it holds. Possibly my favourite excavation in Egypt is the Cemetery of the Pyramid Builders, and I was absolutely delighted to find out that Dr. Hawass ran this. As an osteoarchaeologist, I love human bones and the stories they tell. And at the cemetery, ordinary men and women were found like those that I excavated at St Nicholas Church. An famous archaeologist once said, "Archaeology is adventure," and as you can see, I've been ready for it a long time. Bring it on!